Plaintiff Olivia Wild started dating the defendant after they met at work, and she soon realized he was jealous and insecure. Olivia claims the defendant didn't want her talking to her coworkers, and he bought her a phone so he could track her every move. She's suing for breach of contract and the cost of a trip. Defendant Terrence Braxton insists he only got Olivia a phone because she asked for one, not to track her, and insists he doesn't even know how to use the tracking device on the phone. Terrence insists the trip was a gift, and he only agreed to repay her because he was drunk.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, I met him at work, and we started dating, and soon after, I realized that he was jealous, insecure, and just controlling. Like, he didn't want any of the coworkers to talk to me, not even like my supervisor. My supervisor might come up to me and just say 2 words, like, good job. Like, as soon as she leaves, he'll come over and be like, what was that all about? I'm like, are you serious? Like, that's our supervisor. Like, I have to speak to her or whatnot. So, like, he was just jealous for no reason.
Men and women?
Yes, men and women. It's like, did he think I was gonna switch teams? I don't know. Like, he was just,
my God.
Like, obviously I'm more attractive than him. He knows it, I know it. He knew it when we first started dating or whatever, so.
Oh, man.
Well, you all are of the opposite sex, though.
Well, they have
so
handsome
most men
though.
are uglier than most women.
True.
Go ahead.
So, like, that was one of the reasons we couldn't get along, because, like, he was so controlling. Like, he wanted me to, like, check in with him, like, every hour.
How long did you all date?
We dated on and off for about a year.
Okay.
He got me an iPhone. He made it seem like it was a gift for me, but it really wasn't. It was so he could monitor my calls, where he could see who I was talking to, who I was with, and everything. It's like, he was like...
How could he do that with the iPhone?
It was in his name, like, you could track, like, where someone is. He could go on the account and see where I was.
Really?
Check my call log and everything.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
That is an app they use now.
Yes.
You better be careful.
I got 2 phones. Wife phone, other phone.
He's just kidding. Now, you give me some background on your relationship.
Your Honor, I never gave her the phone to track her. She asked for the phone. I had my own iPhone. She'll say...
Did you track her when you got it?
No! I don't know how to do all that.
Were you jealous?
Not at all. Never
Very
jealous.
confident?
Very confident.
Were there problems with your relationship?
It was all good in the beginning, but then, like, it just spiraled out of control. Like, she just got too demanding. She just, like, she does stuff on the spur of a moment. And I mean, I plan stuff. And she wanted me to do this that day, like, exactly that day. Like, I remember when she bought the movie tickets to go see Twilight. What made go see Twilight for 12 hours? She was like, start from the first one all to the last one. I don't even like Twilight, but I did it because I loved her. I did it because I loved her. And I had to miss class for that.
Really?
Yes, I go to school for culinary. And I missed class for that.
To accompany her watching Twilight?
Yes, that's how much I love this girl.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I bought these tickets online, like, 2 months in advance.
Without telling me.
I asked him, did he want to go? And he said yes. I paid for him also.
You didn't know he had class?
I knew he had class, but he said he was going to go with me before I purchased him.
Didn't you think that would be more valuable, perhaps, to the both of you?
No, not one day missing class. I asked him before I bought him online, are you going to go? He said yes. And then at the last minute, he tried to back out.
All right, let's get to the $1,900 you're suing him for, ma'am.
Okay, he signed a promissory note saying that he owed me $705 for, like, our dates that we would go on.
You have that?
Yes, I do. I paid for pretty much all of our dates. He would never pay for anything. I think he was looking for a sugar mama, but that's not me. I'm not.
You figured it out. You made him sign a contract.
Yes.
That's a setup. You probably had interest?
No,
That's a
I
good
didn't
look.
even charge them interest.
That's a good little
could've.
move. All these guys that be trying to live off women, just let them build and build and build, and then say,
Remember,
hey,
write
you
it
want
down.
more? Sign that contract.
There you
Throw a little
go.
extra on it.
Yeah.
All right, and the cost of a trip?
The trip is that's $9.99 altogether. That's the hotel room, the flight, and I actually gave him $750 in cash for gambling.
When? When?
But
When
this
we went
says
to
we
Vegas.
made a bet.
A
Yeah,
bet.
that's for the 905. That's the
A
problem.
bet on what?
I don't even remember
I
what it was
think
about.
I remember. It was a bet on like probably a TV show.
It was a bet on
A
what?
TV show. We bet on stupid, silly stuff. And it was a bet on a TV show.
That what would happen on the
It
television?
was, I don't remember that part, but we just bet on a TV show. I thought it was a joke. I thought that person said no was a joke.
Well, it was illegal,
What?
so
Bet
I
on
can't
the TV
enforce an
show?
illegal act.
We didn't make no bet on no TV show.
It was a TV show.
It says here we made a bet for 200, so I'm gonna subtract that from everything else. Sir, you agree, however, that you owe these things that you signed for?
Yeah.
Any defense to signing for these things?
Like, I don't owe her for the Vegas trip. I thought it was a gift.
But you signed saying you paid.
I was intoxicated.
You were intoxicated?
Yeah.
With a perfect signature. He sure was.
I was intoxicated, Yana. She
You
be
were
getting me drunk.
intoxicated both times?
Yeah, I like to drink, yeah. So,
Okay. So if you were intoxicated both times, that means you can pretty much function while you're intoxicated. You knew that you were signing something you owed. You just happened to be drunk, but you knew you were signing because you owed.
yeah.
Yes.
I have a piece of paper saying that she told me to keep all my stuff
After the contract was signed?
after the contract.
Is it in writing?
Yes. It's a text
Let's
message.
see it, please. And I think it has to be, I'm almost certain with this new technology age, I'm still 90% certain you have to amend a contract with a new written agreement. You say, she said, that's the S right there. You gonna get a attitude because you owe me money. These texts come in weird alphabetical arrangements. For example, M-E-E-H. What does that mean? Me. You owe me money.
yeah.
Why do you say?
That's
Why
how
do you
she
add
feel.
letters if you don't need to?
That's how she writes.
This generation adds letters. Okay. If you are just caught an attitude, y'all make folks think I can't read.
Man.
I don't know what language you call that. All right, judgment for the plaintiff, sir. I don't see a new agreement to amend the agreement that you all have signed. As such, I'm going to maintain the validity of that one minus the $200 for the illegal bet. I can't enforce an illegal act. Good luck. Judgment for the plaintiff.
She don't like me. She's crazy. She's crazy.
He's a stalker. He moved into my apartment after we broke up.
I am not a stalker. If I was
He's
stalking her,
obsessed
I would
with
be.
me.
If I was a stalker, I would be at my apartment all the time. I'm not even there.
So you pay rent there.
If I'm such a stalker, why I was with her last night?
You was with who last night?
You.
Okay.
We hooked up last night.
Okay. He must be drunk now. Like he was telling
I'm
the
not
judge
drunk.
that
We
he was
hooked up
drunk.
last night.
He's drunk now.
We hooked up
obviously.
last night.